everyone. I'm Michael Kilinki and I'm going to present the CSI or Content Management System introduction. The Content Management System is the software that enables individual and organization to create, manage, and publish digital content, typically for websites needing deep technical coding skills. It separates content from content, allowing users to focus on communication rather than technical application. Ibig sabihin, content management system ay isang software na ginagamit sa gawa na para mag-manage at publish ng digital content, lalo na sa website. Ang maganda sa yes ay hindi kailangan may coding skill and may ating visual editor. Hiniwalay nila at code kaya mas madali para sa user data management. History naman ng CMS ay sa early web 1990s, website was static and HTML page content and page structure developed to change code manually. In 1998 to 2005, the emergence of CSS early CMS tools often proprietary will introduce to streamline content control include Vignette, Woven, and Document Tool. Focus on internet document and workflow management. 2003 to 2005, rise of open source DXS. WordPress absently due to as a blogging platform evolved into CMS, Drupal, and Joomla also merged. Open source CMS democratized web management. Ibig sabihin, noong 1990s, ang mga website ay sapit. Ibig sabihin nito, kapag may papilitan content, kailangan pa ng programmer. Ito ay mabagal, error at hindi scalable. Between 1998 naman hanggang 2005, nagsimula gumawa ng CMS tool na mabilis ang content management. Pagdating ng open source CMS tulad ng WordPress, naging accessible ang paggawa ng website for ordinaryong user. Dito naman sa ating CMS became mainstream naman siya. And CMS like our corporate website like e-commerce, internet, rise of team, plugins, interface, and merge developers. Integration with third people like analytics, CRM, marketing automations, late 2000 and 2020 API first and headless CMS. Headless CMS pick up the backend and storage from the front presentation. Content delivered via API to web app, mobile app, Internet of Things. Bali noong then naging mainstream ang CMS at ginamit na lang e-commerce at corporate website. Lumaki rin ang community at gumawa ng sa tools. Pagdating ng late 2010, lumabas ang headless CMS kung saan ang content ay pwedeng gamitin sa iba't ibang gamit ang API. And work technologies within CMS, backend storage, database system like MySQL, PostgreSQL, tapos server with PHP, Python, JavaScript, Node.js, .NET. Front-end rendering is traditional and deliver HTML template, headless and JSON serverless, GraphQL based front-end framework, React, Vue, Angular, and Next.js. Sa plugin naman extension, modular that extend features like search engine optimization tools, e-commerce integration, and survey management. Sa backend, ginagamit ng CMS na database tulad ng MySQL at MongoDB para sa data storage. Gumagamit din ng programming language tulad ng PHP at JavaScript front-end. Pwedeng traditional type o modern frameworks. Dagdag pa rito plugins at extension para sa search engine e-commerce. Sa user interface naman, UI, visual editor, drag and drop builder, security authentication, role-based control like elements editor, two-factor authentication, API integration, drag and drop URL API, traffic for real-time update. Ibig sabihin, ang para mas maging user-friendly, may visual editor at drag and drop tools, CSS. May mga security features din tulad ng user roles and authentication. Gumagamit din ng API at integration para makakonect sa ibang system gaya ng alert, analytic at marketing tools. Mga types natin sa CMS ay una ay traditional combine the content management and website content into a single use that user click complete tool and admin can work on the CMS directly display website using different templates. This type of CMS is ideal for black and small websites because it is easy to use and does not require fast technical knowledge. Additional CMS platform provides plugin and visual that allows beginner to build website quickly. Simple na ay different na similar. Ibig sabihin, ang traditional CMS ay pinagsama ang operator sa isa lang system. Dito ginagawa at direkta na ito nilalabas sa website. Ito ay madaling at bagay sa blog website. Kaya popular ito sa Pilipino. Sa headless CMS naman ay focus only on content storage and management. It does not have content display. Content is delivered through API such as REST and GraphQL to different websites, mobile apps, and smart devices. This is less suited to application and omnichannel content delivery where the same content is delivered on multiple platforms. It requires advanced technical skill because the developers build the product separately. Sample is static contentful activity. Ibig sabihin naman dito ay ang sinasabi nila sa content management. Hindi nito hawak ng website, kundi pinapadala gamit ang API sa iba't ibang tulad ng web at mobile app. Mas flexible pero mas technical gamitin. Ang decoupled decoupled is naman ay separated and front end but still keeping up the full front end system electronic is. It allows to be delivered both additional via API. This type is commonly used for corporate websites that with flexibility, stability, and control content workflows. It occurs under customization than traditional CMS while being less complex than fully headless. Some element is file and other areas are richer. Ang Bigfoot Crossing ay nilain ang pagkakataon sa medical content mix flexibility based gravitational at simple naman kesa sa headless. Pangkaraniwan ito support for record check means complex ang man. The cloud-based summit is hosted and managed entirely in the cloud by the service provider using access it through a web browser within the service maintenance and this type is to optimize performance. PPCs usage are scalable for access subscription service. However, customization option may be limited to those self-offered systems. Example with Squarespace and Shopify. Ang cloud-based ay hosted na sa cloud kaya hindi na kailangang mag-customer center o mag-manage center. Madali itong i-maintain kaya itong lagay ito sa small businesses na gusto ng mabilis na setup. Yung open source naman ay provide access to its source code and allowing developers to modify and customize the system according to specific project requirements. It is supported by a large community that contributes ideas, experience, ideal for custom technology where flexibility and control are often important, while basic use can be simple advanced customization that require programming knowledge. Example is WordPress, Drupal, and PPE. Ibig sabihin, may open source code kaya pwedeng baguhin i-customize pa kami developer using cloud games. Iba-iba response ng project pero mas okay kung may basic programming language. Enterprise CMS is designed for large organizations that manage high volume of content and it supports advanced features such as content by workflows, role-based access control, multilingual support, and educational enterprises. This is overview for young corporations and government institutions where performance, security, and stability are critical. It usually requires professional developer and IT teams. Example, Adobe Experience Manager site call. Sorry sir. Enterprise requirements ay para sa malalaking organization na may maraming user at content. May advanced feature ito tulad ng workflow at role management. Kadalasan ito sila developer at may team. Ang appearance is ay WordPress over 40% of all websites. Super laman is highly customizable and scalable. Joomla middle ground between decent complexity. Shopify e-commerce focus and Magento Adobe Commerce Enterprise e-commerce. Headless CMS Rapid Content Pool Sanity. Other features naman is responsive design tools, CEO, SEO optimization support, content scheduling, version control, multilingual support, AI driven content.
And now for the next discussion, I am Jans Adriel Di Cipriano, about to discuss the application of CMS, key benefits, and the future trends of CMS. So first, we're going to tackle the application of CMS. So we have here the 6.1 to 6.6. First, let's start with web publishing. So when it comes to web publishing, this is the bread and butter of a CMS. It is used by companies for their official websites. And in e-commerce, the CMS is such as Shopify handles everything from display, products, catalogs, managing shopping carts to securely processing payments. Essentially, it is a digital storefront for that stays open 24/7. Next is the digital market and internet portals. The aspect of digital marketing, as CMS is quickly create landing pages for advertisement. This is also where the campaigns and email workflows are managed to ensure that messaging to customers is accurate. But it's not just for external use. A CMS is also used for intranet and portal. Companies use this to house employee knowledge base test and documents management system. Instead of having cluttered files on a computer, everything including memos and training materials is kept in a central hub so staff can find them easily. For education and multi-purpose, multi-platform distribution, it also plays significant role in education. Online courses, student portals, and even the quizzes we take online are powered by a CMS. All lessons are organized for easy student access, while teachers can track their progress efficiently. Finally, there is a multi-platform content distribution. Thanks to headless CMS tech, you only need to upload content once, and it can appear on website, mobile app, IoT devices, and even digital signages and more. Once input, but many out. Next is the key benefit. So, for the key benefits, we have non-technical content publishing. So, for the key benefits, we have the non-technical content publishing. It's the primary selling point of a CMS. You don't need to be a techie or know HTML, CSS to publish content. It features a WYSI, WYD. No? What you see is what you get, editor. So, it's like a drag and drop. So it feels just like using Microsoft Word or Facebook. Simply type upload and click publish. Tech is reusable component and templates. Instead of designing every single page from scratch, you have templates. You only need to set the look of your website once and you can apply it across all pages. This saves time and ensures brand remains consistent. Next is for the collaboration and workflow management. This is perfect for teams You can assign different roles such as admin, editor, or author. It also supports structured workflows. For example, an author can write posts, but it won't go live on the site until an editor uploads it. This keeps the work organized and prevents errors. Next is the scalability and extensibility. As your business or web grows, the CMS can grow with it. If you need new features like a booking system or a members-only area, they are easy to add. You don't have to tear down the entire site just to implement a new function. Next is the wide community and plugins ecosystem. Because millions of people use platforms like WordPress, there is a massive support system available. If you run into a problem, there's almost certainly a tutorial on YouTube or a forum post about it. Plus, if you want an extra features, there's likely a ready-made plugins that you can simply install in your CMS. So next are the challenges and limitations. So for the challenges and limitations, we have the security and vulnerabilities, performance, complexibility for beginners, maintenance, and content flow. So for the security, plugin teams vulnerability. Sometimes the plugins or themes we download have holes in their code that hackers can exploit to gain access. Next is the frequent update that are required. To stay safe, you must update the system regularly. Forgetting to do this is like leaving the front door of your house wide open. And also risk of malware. If you aren't careful about where you source your extension, you might accidentally install malware that could crash your entire website or steal sensitive data. Next is the 8.2 performance. Loaded with plugins. When too many websites are installed, the website's loading speed drops. It's like a smartphone filled with too many apps. It eventually starts to lag. Databases optimization. As a website grows with more posts, images, and users, the database expands. If it's properly cleaned or optimized, you will notice the site becoming slower when responding to clicks. Next, the complexity for beginners. Even though these platforms are marketed as no-code, certain parts remain difficult, especially for beginners. One of the problems is the deep customization. If you want to change a layout that goes beyond the basic templates setting, you will eventually need to learn how to code such as PHP, CSS, and also other programming language. Headless CMS hurdles. Using a headless CMS like Strapi is significantly more complicated because you need to build your own front end. The actual face of the website isn't ready to use out of the box like standard WordPress. Next naman is the future trends and CMS. Next is the feature trend. We have headless and API first architecture, AI and automation, personalization, static site generators plus Jamstack, voice and AR VR content, enhanced security tools. So in the past, a CMS was a single bundled package where the face front end and the body back end of the site were joined together. However, in headless and API first architecture, these two are now separated. No? And the CMS simply becomes content as a service, a data repository that you can pull from using APIs to display on any devices. Alongside this are the static generators, or what you call Jamstack. Instead of the service building each page every time someone visits, the page are pre-built. Because of this, sites load incredibly fast and much safer from hackers since there is no database directly exposed to the web. So next is the AI and automation. You no longer need to manually think of tags or meta description for SEO because the AI handles it. There is also an AI-assisted content generation to help you draft articles quickly. Next is personalization. This is the Netflix style for website. If you are interested in shoes, the The dynamic content you see on the homepage will be all about shoes. The experience is tailored or specifically crafted for each user group based on their behavior. Now let's talk about the voice and ARV. Thanks to Headless CMS, you can now have a voice-activated navigation, like talking to the website or immersive AR and VR content for virtual tours and online shopping. Next is the enhanced security. As hacking becomes more prevalent, zero trust access, no trusting no users until they're verified, and AI-powered threat detection are being improved. This system can actually predict an attack before it happens. And that's all for our report. Thank you.